I'm Tanya. Welcome back to My Cozy Retirement. I'm glad you're here. So today I thought I would give the tour of the main floor of my home. I'm kind of nervous about doing that because although I'm okay with the main floor, I always think it could be better. And there are things I could do to make it better, like paint, wallpaper. I see so many on YouTube doing such really nice things, but I don't have the time or the energy right now to do that. So it's going to have to be as it's going to have to be. There are some areas like my kitchen that I do plan on doing some updates, and that will include painting my lower cupboards, touching up my top cupboards, and maybe some other minor jobs. I have to do that, so I won't be showing that today, and I'm not sure when I'll get that done, but when I do, I'll try and take you along for the process. Mainly, I'm just showing you the area of my home that is most used, where we sit and eat, or sit and relax, or sit and watch TV, or in the sunroom, and you've seen some of that already, but I thought I'll just give a tour of the whole thing, mostly to show you what I've thrifted to make it mine. So some of it will be thrifted, some of it will be Facebook Marketplace, and some of it will be gifted. It's sunny out, so I'm hoping that will help with the lighting. But before I start, I am not a booktuber, but I've been trying to put more reading into my day, which is really hard for me because I don't sit very long. I'm busy running here, running there, doing things with grandchildren, or going to boot camp, or going rock climbing, or going walking with my dogs, and now I want to put biking in. And then on top of biking, soon, I would, once the water warms up, I would like to go back to do some paddleboarding. So it kind of keeps you busy, right? And I still enjoy my junk journal making, and I enjoy crochet. I have a lot of hobbies that I really like. But anyway, so I decided I needed to do some reading too, though. I have never read Debbie McComber, A Good Yarn. It's an older book, but I find that what I love reading is real life, usually about women coming together in difficult times and befriending each other and kind of helping each other through that difficult time. So I find that those are the stories that I really enjoy, at least right now. I've tried fantasy. I'm not a fantasy girl. I think right now I'm on a Debbie McComber kick, so I'm going to try and read a couple of those, and then I'll move on to some others. This is the book, Debbie McComber, A Good Yarn. It is an older book. It is about 8 women and just their life journey and different things that have happened in their lives and how strangers became really good friends. That's the kind of book I like. And also it's about yarn. I mean, I love crocheting. They're knitting, but I love crocheting, so that's okay. Yeah, so if you're interested at all, I found it a good book if you like just the cozy, everyday, normal struggles, but friendship kind of book, then you might like it. It says, you might have heard about a wonderful little yarn shop in downtown Seattle. Thousands of women discovered it when they read her best-selling novel, The Shop on Blossom Street. I will probably try and read The Shop on Blossom Street as well. But I did get this book secondhand. Oh, it's not on there right now, but I probably paid around $3 because that's what I end up usually paying. So I just thought I'd start off with that. So my first spring read is done, and I plan on reading another one of Debbie McComber's books. And now we will try the tour, and we'll see how this goes, because this thing keeps going dark on me. Wish me luck. So this is my sunroom. I started videoing. Hello. And then got interrupted. So I'm starting again. So this here you've seen during my video, the one before last, I think. But anyway, it is books, because I love books. And I did talk about these. I think it was in my spring video. All the books and I buy books because they're pretty, not always because I'm going to read them. But I may read some of these. Secret Garden, I haven't read yet. Anne of Green Gables would be great. And I've heard The Wind and the Willow. is good. A Little Princess. I don't want to read Black Beauty. Yeah, I've heard it's sad. I don't like sad. Anyway, but yes, so these are some, well, and yeah, here's a Secret Garden too, so I have two of them that I could read. I have a few, actually. I have a Secret Garden down here as well. And I'm sure I probably have more. So I did change this up a little. I've had this little drum for quite some time. I don't want... And then of course we have all the books, and I've talked about the books before. And I've talked about, I think, the decorations I have on the wall. This here I did get from Goodwill, and I think it was $4 and about 25 cents. It was a little while ago. I got this mirror from Goodwill, and I'm thinking it was around $6-7. I got this a long time ago from one of the thrift stores, don't remember. And these are all from thrift stores. This one here is somebody that I worked with that painted that and gave to me. These pictures are embroidery, and look at how pretty that is. I couldn't let that, just sit in the thrift store, so I brought it home. And this one here was actually given to me from a friend when she seen that I liked it at a thrift store. And this one over here I seen also. Isn't that beautiful? This is why I want to start embroidery, but I haven't yet. So this is my sunroom, and you have seen my sunroom a few times because this is where quite often, oh, and there's Callie, my kitty. It's quite often where I'm sitting, actually, is in this chair when I'm in this room. So I still have a lighter blanket out. In the spring, it still can be cool, and I enjoy light blankets. This lamp is also from a thrift store, but they're a long time ago. I've been thrifting a long time. And I think I've already talked about the chair and the couch in a previous video. They are from a thrift store, and it was $80 for both. And if you want to know about it, go back to my video. It's my spring video. I just thrifted this because I've been wanting something to put the books up so that they're pretty and they're out of the way if I have a coffee. I still have a spot to put coffee on. This is actually for napkins, but I think it's cute and it holds up the books. And so that was thrifted. This was also thrifted, and so was this. I've shown this in a previous video. And this was thrifted as well, and I think I've shown it in a previous video. It's just really cute. So in the evening, I can turn that on if I like. And actually, there's my, what do you call that? The light you use when you do a video. Anyway, that thing, round light. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, that was also thrifted. And then this, now this one was not thrifted, this blanket. I got it at Winners a while ago. This basket was thrifted. I really like it. And I just think it fits nicely down here. It has some books in it, which I'm actually going to go through at some point. But this is my desk. I thought it'd be pretty when I'm editing to look outside while I edit. So that's what that is. And I enjoy it there. And this is our sunroom, so it works. And then at the other end is, then this is the other end of the room. So we have lots of beautiful windows, as you can see, all of which needs cleaning. Eek. That'll come. Today was not the day. So this is the other end of the room, and there's Callie, and there's Sedona, enjoying the sunroom. This here is a trunk, and I bought that. It was also secondhand. It wasn't thrifted, though. It was at a farmer's market that we have in town, and it opens up, and I have my blankets that I use in the winter in there. So it's a nice storage area, and it's great for coffee. I put this on top just because I got bored of having just the regular top, but sometimes I take it off. We'll see. Just a mat. And then I have my plants, which I have too many plants now. I got some little tulips that are fake, but I got those at the thrift store. And that lamp was a thrift store purchase. It has a bit of a table on it, so it's kind of nice if you're sitting at that end. And as I've talked about in my spring video, these are all pillow covers that I bought at a thrift store. This crocheted blanket, which I do crochet, but I didn't crochet back when I bought this blanket, and I love it. I love the colors, and I got it at a thrift store as well. And this plant, the plant isn't from the thrift store, but it's not a beautiful pot. That's from the thrift store. And this also was from, it's a little crate, and it is one that was also at that market. I used to go to I guess it was called a flea market every week. I used to go all the time, and I got such good deals. I'm hoping this isn't too dark. It's hard to make it light because I don't have lights in here. So we did put this on, and not all the light bulbs are on. I find it way too bright. So I am going to change the bulbs. Either that or we're just going to change the whole thing again. But my husband's not really wanting to do that right now. So this here, you've seen this in previous videos when I've tried on clothes. This was also at a farmer's market that I bought. Same with this cabinet. I love this cabinet. I love the color. I love that it's open, like glass. So, and this here was a family member's that has passed away. It's quite old, actually. That was thrifted. I love that picture. And this I just thrifted recently. Isn't that cute? I thought I'll put it out because that's springy and summery. I don't change from spring to summer, really. A lot of the stuff in here is thrifted. I've been thrifting some glass type things that normally I don't, but this is for my tea party that I'm planning with my granddaughter that's coming to visit. And so I got some really pretty dishware. That is a candle holder that will be on the table as well. And this, I think I've talked about in the past. This was my mother's. The thing that it's in is for recipe books. I did thrift, and I thrift this, and I thrift this. So, long time ago. This was my parents'. This was given to me as a gift. And more, I'm trying to fit the glassware in here for now. I have some upstairs in a box. I don't usually collect glassware, but this will be so pretty for our tea party. So this is another one that I thrifted, and I got it half price. I think it was like $2 for each thing. And so it's a sugar, a cream, and the teapot. I love it. It's so cute. It's just all little bugs. I think it's so cute. And then more glassware that I bought for our tea party. And these are family Bibles, actually. That one and those are family Bibles. Family Bibles that people have passed on. So this I have in a very first video. I have a granddaughter that made us this. She is now 20 years old this year, and she made that when she was probably about 5 or 6. It's a turkey. We bring it out at Thanksgiving. So then this is more plants. So I bought that box, and I put my Christmas tree in it actually, and it was secondhand as well. So I put my Christmas tree in it this year, and it was quite nice, but I'm not sure that I want this much here. See, I'm not a minimalist, but I'm kind of minimalish. And I like things off the ground. So that's one good thing. So it's easier to vacuum and sweep the floor or whatever when it's not right down on the floor and you have to move everything. So that part I like. But I have to make a decision. I love my plants. I'm thinking about giving away one of the elephant ears. I don't know if my sister would have enough room for it. But sorry, it's dark. I see that. I'm trying to fix it. Oh, goodness. So these elephant ears, look at how big that leaf is. There's my hand. I have small hands, but still, that is really big. It's getting bigger and bigger. They just keep growing. So They are so easy to keep. As long as you water them at least twice a week, they're wonderful. But they keep making babies. So this one is making a baby. They're kind of like little make work projects actually, but I need to put that into a new pot. Yeah, so that is kind of the end of our room with those things. And I don't know if that's too much, but I'm going to keep it there for now. And then this is another corner. This was my mom and dad's. So it's not thrifted. This was. That's inside it. But that was mom and dad's. And I just think it's quite pretty. And I decided that I wanted to keep it and put it up here. So, and all of these pictures. So this one is done, I think it's actual real leaves they've made it with. And birds. And his eye is on the sparrow. So these are so pretty, these pictures. So I bought those all thrifted quite a few years ago. And this one here is a gift from a friend who is an artist. And actually, if you watch my last video, you'll see that I also made him a gift this time. This was years ago that we got this, but he and his wife are friends of mine, and I made him a junk journal, a man's junk journal, very first one ever, and her a prayer shawl. They really liked it, so that was good. And this was made again by the same granddaughter that made the turkey. This was for a birthday present for me. I love it. So I put it up there. And then these I just bought. I bought these for like at Easter. Well, not these ones. These ones are out of our fields, but these I bought for Easter, and I'll leave them out a little bit longer. So they're kind of pretty. This thrifted. That holds our, I have too many now, our napkins, thrifted, gift, but thrifted. I think that's so pretty for tea. Thrifted and thrifted. So lots of thrifted items that I probably don't need and may get rid of at some point, but I haven't done so yet. This stuff I am moving. So just to be clear, my house is not, right now, I'm in the midst of doing a whole pile of decluttering in a way, or at least moving around. And so this is going to go upstairs. It has winter blankets in it, and I just didn't want it in there in the room anymore. This, and by the way, I did thrift that. I also thrifted this basket. Look at how big that beautiful basket is. I love it. And right now I just have a pile of wool in it, but I'm going to change that. I haven't decided what. I also thrifted this, and the teddy bear actually was given to me free at a thrift store. So I'm going to find somewhere to put that. And I thrifted this. It's one of those, craft holders. I think it's for like wool. Again, I just need to reorganize my wool. And then I will put that somewhere because I will keep my latest project in it and probably have it in the sunroom. And these, I just switched out. I'll show you that table. This I am not getting rid of because I do love it. I just have to find out what I'm going to do with it. And this is a stool that I'm probably going to put upstairs. I bought it also. All of this stuff is secondhand thrifted. And here I have another teapot that I thrifted, and that is for our tea party as well. But as you can see, little flowers, and even on the end there's a little ladybug. It's so cute. So we're gonna have a bug flower theme. And then this is something I just bought after Easter at Walmart. I think it was $3. It's a really long table runner, so I thought it was kind of pretty. And then we come over to the living room. Well, I call this the seated area, and then there's the TV room. So this chair here is a recliner. I actually got it for $300, brand new, in box, but it was 8 to 10 years ago, quite a while. It's held up really nicely. This here is a cat scratcher, and they love it, and they use it all the time, so I don't dare move it. It actually can be for somebody to sit their coffee on if they want. But anyway, and I did get that secondhand at thrift store. And these, the candle holders, I got secondhand thrift store. I love those. And the candles on them, I just got this last year, right? It was after Christmas. They're the battery kind, and they were marked down to, it was $5 or a little less. And then this was thrifted. Has one of the candles in it. And this here was thrifted. This lady, I actually met her when we went out one time to Nova Scotia, and she does this kind of work. It's beautiful. I have another one I'll show you. But yeah, that was thrifted though. Here, lampshade. It's quite cute. Has the ribbon, and I thought it was quite cute. And so I did thrift that quite a while ago. And then I put it on the thrifted lamp. And I think in my spring video, you'll see the thrifted pillow covers. And you've probably seen this. The bookshelf was not thrifted. The bookshelf was about $400. And it's a Mennonite store here. And lovely work. And that was probably about 10 years ago as well. This is kind of the reading nook. So is the sunroom. Anyway, that is a picture that was given to us. We were in Germany with my daughter and son-in-law and grandson, and they gave us that picture afterwards. This one here was when we were in Austria. Anyway, so these are all my books. This is thrifted. It was thrifted this year around Christmas. This was made for me. My grandson has my oils in it. And thrifted, thrifted, thrifted. Thrifted. If you watch my, I think it was my springtime video, you'll see the book. Almost all these books have been thrifted. I talked about this in my spring video. And this I got free. Thrifted. And as I said, almost all my books, not the magazines. They were not thrifted, but the books are thrifted. Thrifted this guy about a year ago. More books. And more books. So I have a lot of books. These are Bella Grace magazines. I used to have a subscription and I collected them, but I haven't done that for a few years, but I love her magazines, so I'm keeping them. So this is another chair that was thrifted. Reminded me of my parents, actually. They had one like that. So that was thrifted. The pillow is a pillow cover that was thrifted. That little lap blanket was not thrifted. It was actually a Walmart sale. They were $5, and I just really liked it. It has pom-poms on it. Little pom-poms on it. It's kind of cute. I just thrifted this little stool. The fuzzy thing on the back was thrifted, and I put it up there because of the cats. They like to be up there, so I thought it'll save the top of my couch. And the couch itself was a Facebook Marketplace find. It looked brand new, and it was only $150. This here was, again, a long time ago flea market, and I bought that. And then this I just bought recently. Don't know why I bought it, but I just thought it was pretty. So I have that there at the moment. And that was thrifted. This was thrifted. I have a lot of cat scratchers to save my furniture. This is not thrifted. The blanket was, and the pillow cover was. But the chairs we've had for so many years, they were brand new and they were not cheap. They're the Lazy Boy brand. They have lasted forever. Can't say I love them anymore. I'm not sure I love the brown, but they were so expensive and they're so comfortable that I'm not going to get rid of them. And then this was also thrifted. And I think I've said before, I'm not a very good DIYer, so thank goodness it was already in the color I like. And this was thrifted. And all of these candle holders were thrifted. And then I have books here, more books, some classics, Wuthering Heights, Jane Eyre, Jane Austen Emma, Anne of Green Gables, another one. And oh my goodness, my picture is upside down. So, and this was a puzzle given to me and my husband for Christmas. And same with this one. And these are both from out west. So we put those together and I'm keeping them there. Oh, there's Little Woman and Scarlet Gone with the Wind. So this here, I just love this. And I think it's called a dry sink. And I got this for $100 at the flea market that I'm talking about. Like, they had such good prices back then. Anyway, so this my daughter made me. It's very pretty when she was younger. And then I just put this on because I like it. And these are thrift. Oh, by the way, that was thrifted. And these are thrifted candle holders. And actually this that I've got the plant in is thrifted. And then this is the other weaved picture that I got, and it is hand hooked floras, Petty Camp, Nova Scotia. Anyway, we were there. We didn't buy these then. They were quite expensive, actually. I did buy a small one. So then I come home and I managed to get these at a thrift store here. And I think it was 2 for $5. This would be probably at least $50 to buy there. And this here was a picture that I picked up secondhand, and I just really like it. I don't know where I want to put it, so I'm kind of leaving it there for now. It won't stay there, I don't think, but for now, that's where it's going. And look at that, another cat scratcher. I'm not even sure that they use this one very much, but I'm scared to get rid of it. This was made for me by my daughter-in-law. It's so pretty. And then this was my mom and dad's. I just leave it out. They're both gone now. And this lamp was also thrifted. That blanket was thrifted. These pillows, the large ones, as well as all the smaller ones, thrifted. And then these are the pillow covers again. It's nice because I don't have to store a whole pillow when I switch it up. That teddy bear was also thrifted. I got carried away and I thrifted quite a few teddy bears last winter. Well, this winter, this one that just passed. And again, they were half price, but they're so cute. There's one in here too. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. I almost thought about, I washed them. So I'm thinking about taking them to a nursing home for those that may not have family that bring things in. I thought it'd be kind of nice. So I have about 5 teddy bears. And then this is such a pretty blanket. All the edging, the ruffle. It's so pretty. I just love it. This probably should come off soon. It's thrifted, but it does have little snowflakes in it. So it probably should come off soon, but I really think it's pretty. Yes, and that is thrifted as well. I can't tell you prices for all these because most of it's been thrifted in the past. That's our TV, and our TV is actually on another item that we got from the flea market. I really liked the furniture they had. So, and again, I'm not a DIYer, so they did all the work. I just bought it. But none of it was very expensive. So I think anything I have shown you, other than the Mennonite bookshelf, was probably $100 or less. This is another thrifted item. And the basket there, it has some games in that the kids use when they are using the PlayStation. And it was thrifted. And this here was not thrifted. I think I bought that at Walmart, but that's one of the plants. This was thrifted, and in fact, I still have the price on there because I'm really bad for that. $6.99. I really got to get that off. This here was thrifted. The blanket was thrifted. The pillow cover was thrifted. The chair and ottoman were thrifted. And the tray, all thrifted. So that's that. And that couch over here was not thrifted, but it was from a liquidation center that we have close by. And this was quite a few years ago as well, probably at least 10. And it was $500 for the entire couch and the stool. This is a thrifted basket weave tray. And the problem with it, I love it. I did thrift it. It was, I think, $6. It's really nice and really big, but you can't sit your glasses on it or they'll fall over. So I'm putting that on there for now. And a minute ago, you might have seen this was in there. I'm going to put it back. But I am going to take this, and it was just a piece of pressboard that my husband just cut out. And I'm just going to cover it with some sticky paper that you could put in cupboards, you know, that kind of thing. And then put it in there so it'll be prettier and good for putting the drinks on. So this one works for now, but yeah, I need to do that. So basically, that is our TV room. This is more the fireplace area. Now, sometimes in the winter, I will turn these chairs towards the fireplace. You can sit in front of the fireplace and read and enjoy. Fireplaces are so nice. Messy, but nice. Anyway, so that's that area. And then, of course, this, like I said, is the reading or conversation area. Oh, I forgot to tell you that carpet was also thrifted. So this is thrifted as well. I really like it. And then this is all the stuff I'm going to find new homes for. It's either going to be out of my home or in a different area of my home. I haven't decided yet. Even this I just bought. It's like $6.50 and it works great. Is the dining room. And the only part that I'm not quite sure about right now is over there if I have too much. But if I give away one plant, I may be able to figure out another place for the other plant. But we'll see. What do you think? Does it look like too much? I don't know. And back into the sunroom. So there you go. I have been saying over the last few videos, I think, that we're going to do a tour of my home. I was going to show you all the thrifted items. The one thing was my dining room table. I did buy that made for me. And that was 25 years ago, and I think it was $1,600. It wasn't cheap, but it's really good oak wood. It's beautiful. And everything else was either thrifted, gifted, Facebook Marketplace, or the flea market. So, yeah. You've seen my bedroom, and that's basically the bedroom that I completed, thrifted, that kind of thing. And it was my thrifted makeover bedroom video. So you've already seen that. And you've seen my craft room, which is either thrifted or shop my home type things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And please like and subscribe if you can. And thank you. I'm very grateful that you're here. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Put that back there. This, oh goodness, that wasn't good. Thanks. Okay, put that back. Okay, so this, some of the books that I have. Oh my goodness, I have so many books. Oh, I see another Debbie McComber. I have 2 more Debbie McCombers too that I would like to read, plus the one I'm just going to start. Uh-oh, where did I go? Oh, why? So, this is the book. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going dark on me. Why does it do that? Anyway, this...